What's up, Yeousch Recruits? Reckless Yuki here, bringing you guys my introduction as far as me being on Yeousch Recruits. And I have to say, I've only been doing this YouTube thing for about 3 months, so I'm still fairly new, learning a lot. And I have to say, being a part of the Yeousch forums is definitely a major plus in helping me make up my channel to what it is thus far. I'm still a long ways away from being anything noteworthy, but I'm trying, kind of, you know, taking it one day at a time, one video at a time. But basically, with Black Ops 2 just around the corner, actually just a few hours away, I guess I'll make this my Modern Warfare 3 like farewell, goodbye, and thank you, I guess, because Modern Warfare 3 was the first of the Call of Duty series I've ever played, and I've gotten into it 8 months ago, and over those 8 months I've learned a lot as far as online competitive gaming and what's out there and things that will help you as far as your performance in gaming. And I have to say, like, over the past 7 years I haven't really been involved with online games very much, or really any sort of game that required any sort of finesse or skill. Usually I just play mindless games just to kill an hour or two, but this was very different. This one is definitely soaked up a major part of my nights over the past 8 months, and it's been quite a journey. I remember when I first started playing this game, I'd always see myself at the very bottom of the leaderboards. You know, like if I got 5 kills in a game, that was a good game for me. If I was able to get 5 kills and not go negative, like, I had a good night. But most of the time I try and rush and run around wondering like why I'm sucking, and I always see at the top of the leaderboards people getting, like, you know, over 20 kills, and I was always thinking like, oh my god, these guys have no life. They just like sit and play this game all day. That's the only reason they could be anywhere near that good. But I have to say, after like a while of sucking for about 2 months of just pure sucking without improving, I kind of determined that there's something that's I don't have, or something that I was lacking. And so as far as the thank you to Modern Warfare 3, that's pretty much what I'm thankful about, is that Modern Warfare 3 forced me to start looking around to seeing why I wasn't doing as well. And I determined that there's all sorts of controllers out there, all sorts of gaming monitors, headsets, and it's just like this whole world that I just introduced to due to my quest to not suck at this game. And so that's why I'm thankful to Modern Warfare 3. My journey as far as looking for upgrades brought me to like different sorts of controllers. Like, I was thinking for a second maybe it was my controller that was jacked up. Maybe like everyone I was playing against was using mouse and keyboards with those Zims and whatnot. So I bought one and realized that didn't help me. That wasn't it at all. And then I started noticing that my latency on my TV, I could kind of see a little bit of a delay. And then that's because, as far as I know, if you have a big screen, high definition TV, you're good. You had the ideal gaming setup. But I was very mistaken. I learned a lot about latency and the importance of computer monitors. That's why a lot of console gamers use computer monitors, is for the lack of latency that they possess, that they give you. So what's going on your Xbox is what you see on your TV or your monitor. So it's very instant, so there is no latency. So that's why you see like gameplays like this, where I'm able to run around and pretty much just rush the whole time and doing pretty decent. Like, I'm usually able to beat most people on heads ups because they're most likely using a large screen TV, or they're not using a gaming monitor. So I have that good little bit of an edge to like stop, raise my gun, and start shooting at them. And also, I'm using a SCUF controller, wired to you know, shave off like 4 to 8 milliseconds. So just all sorts of little things that greatly improve your game that I just never knew about this world. So yep, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about with this, as far as like my thank you to Modern Warfare 3. And if you guys are thinking like, oh, way to like jump on the bandwagon, we've been playing Call of Duty since 2004 or whenever it came out. Well, sorry, I've been kind of busy with serving in the United States Navy, being on board U.S. carriers, defending that freedom and democracy that we all love. But not really here to talk about that. But that's the main reason why I never got into these games before, is just because I didn't have the time to get into these games. So I guess that's a little bit of backstory about me. And then as far as things you can find on my channel, I've been doing a lot of latency tests. I bought a camera that does 1080p at 60 frames per second progressive, and doing various latency tests on different sorts of monitors and television sets that I was able to find. Slash, my friends had different things, so I was able to test theirs, and I don't know, have a pretty good ballpark figure as far as if you have this sort of a TV and the benefits you could have from upgrading to maybe a smaller TV or a gaming monitor, which is always highly recommended, is getting a gaming monitor. And not all gaming monitors are the same. I've learned that. I had two BenQs during my upgrade to a monitor. The first one was the official MLG console gaming monitor, which I thought was really awesome. I mean, it's a phenomenal monitor. Like, it's pretty awesome, but it's not the best as far as latency is concerned. It has an extra frame of latency than some other gaming monitors will give you. So if you really need the absolute minimum latency, that's not the one for you. It was called the GL 4550. I can't remember. 2345. I can't remember. It's just the GL whatever HM, the one that the MLG guys use. And then after that, I decided to get the BenQ XL 2450 or 2420 T. I have to say, this is absolutely phenomenal. And yeah, you can find lag tests on different sorts of monitors and that. You can find my product reviews, which I really do a lot of in-depth on product reviews. And I have to say, I guess just come check me out. Pretty soon I think I might try and do a story time where I just talk about past experiences, which should be a good time. I kind of briefly went into that with my only Halo upload on my channel, but that I didn't start talking about that anything relevant in the until the middle of the video. So basically that's my introduction. So hello, and thank you for watching. And if you're wondering what I'm doing now, I'm sending that rage quitter a message of how I feel about him. One thing I'm gonna miss is all the rage quitters I found. Like, whenever I kill someone for the final kill cam and them running away, I don't know, I really hope I find more of those guys, because I absolutely love doing this, is when they rage quit, sending them a nice friendly message like this. It pretty much brightens my day. So, and sometimes they respond back, they get pretty upset with me, and that's always the benefit, and I always love the reactions that they give me. But this guy didn't. He just took the message and went on with his day. So not a whole lot of fun, but thank you guys for watching. Have a pleasant day.